Hey, so this is Ernest Landrito. I'm going to be talking about solar energy. So first off, let's define what solar energy is. Cool, something. So solar energy can be defined into like two different ways. It's like direct solar energy or indirect solar energy. So direct solar energy is like directly taking the power from the sun, so like the heat or the light from the sun, and directly using it for something else. So an indirect solar energy is like when the sun causes like a chain reaction to form. So like the water cycle would be a perfect example, and by the water cycle, like boom, water gets transferred to the top of mountains and then flows down rivers, and then you get dams which produce energy to that, like so. Or like the sun causing wind currents, which then can be used to make windmills as well. There's a couple of ways we can use solar energy directly, and the first way is photovoltaic cells. A photovoltaic cell is a cell that absorbs the light from the sun, and then by the light being absorbed into the cell, it excites the electrons in the cell, thus causing electricity to form. Some things about this photovoltaic cell is that when the electricity is formed, it's transformed into a direct current, which isn't really usable by anything. So it needs to be turned into an alternating current, which takes some energy, but that's not that big of a deal. So the second way that we can directly use solar energy is by making houses better through just passive design. So if we design houses to absorb the light of the sun better and kind of light up our own rooms with solar light, we could save energy by using the sun's light, as well as if we design our buildings to absorb the heat during the winter well, and to reduce the heat absorbed during the summer, we could save energy that way by lowering air conditioning costs. So the last way that we could use solar energy to solar power to make energy is through heating units that you would put on top, that you usually see on top of houses. Basically, in these units, there are pipes filled with a water solution, and when that water solution is heated up by the sun, it runs through a generator in order to create energy. So the best areas to use solar energy are the driest deserts that have as little cloud cover as possible. So check out this map. Just shows you where. Check out this map. Shows you where in the U.S. we could do solar energy the best. Check it out. Notice that the red areas are the best for solar energy. So probably like the biggest reason why we should use solar energy is because the sun is like always beating down on the earth, so it's always giving energy to the earth. So all we really need in solar energy is an efficient and effective way to turn the energy that the sun gives the earth into electricity. A couple of fun facts about that is like the sun produces as much energy as the earth has in total within 20 days, which is ridiculous. A couple reasons why it's not happening the way it should be happening is because solar energy is kind of expensive to get. So it's buying all the photovoltaic cells and designing buildings to be more efficient is kind of an expensive thing. So that the money input is kind of large for the savings that you get. Another reason why it's kind of hard to rely on solar energy is that it's very much dependent on the clouds, and it's very much dependent on just the weather, as well as it kind of gets diminished at night, so the energy isn't very reliable. If I were to recommend someone to just check this out on their own, I would check out the Union of Concerned Scientists of the USA. Check out that website. They have a bunch of great information about solar energy, so just check that out.